Megan.
Hi.
It was a surprise to see you in this movie because a few years ago you have some issues with Michael Bay.
Yes.
Whose was the idea? You called him, he called you?
I don't know if it was his idea, but he had a lot to do with casting me in this movie, actually. And long before we did this movie together, like, we had been talking, and I email him all the time to congratulate him on, like, when his movies blow up and do a lot, do big numbers. And so there hasn't been drama behind the scenes that was really played up in the press. So he had a lot to do with casting me, and I obviously really wanted to do it because I was a super fan of the movies. But it started with him and with Paramount.
Okay. I like April because she started like an underdog, but she's heroic and she's not the lady in danger
Right.
as in another movies. It was fun to play her.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good thing to sort of show that for young girls, because a lot of times, even when you have a strong female character in a movie, she will inevitably have to be rescued by her leading man, and that doesn't ever happen in this movie. I'm only rescued by the turtles. I don't have a boyfriend that saves me or takes care of me or anything like that. So it was a nice change.
I have a ask of our Facebook fans. What do you have in common with April?
I think the sort of fearlessness and being okay with saying or doing something that people might think is crazy, but you'd say and do it anyway because you believe in it.
You were pregnant while you are filming this movie.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously more difficult. Everything's more difficult when you're pregnant. So, yeah, but everyone took good care of me, and we did the best we could, and it was important to me. I wanted to do as many of my own stunts as I could because that always looks much more realistic, even though I had an incredible stunt double and the stunt team was amazing. So there were technical difficulties with it, obviously, because there's some stuff that you just can't do. Like, legally, Paramount can't let me hang from a wire 30 feet in the air when I'm pregnant.
You have experience with the special effects. In this case, you have actors playing the turtles in the set, but they are not turtles. How was to imagine the turtles be while you are filming the movie?
The actors were so good that I kind of stopped imagining the turtles and was just interacting with the actors. So, but there were times, like on the rooftop scenes, where you need to understand that they're enormous and that they're kind of intimidating, where I had to use my imagination because I loved the actors so much that, it's hard to play fear around them because I was close with them. So that was the point where I had to use my imagination the most.
And the chemistry is important in this movie because
Yeah.
you have to create a chemistry with the turtles.
Yeah.
How was that when you saw the movie?
It's always weird to see a movie that has CG like this because you just can't imagine what it's going to look like, and it's so much better than how you picture it, because ILM they're so amazing over there. Look, I'm a fan. I grew up a fan, and when I see them on screen, and like when I see the scene that they have with Master Splinter when he's fighting Shredder and the gate is locked, and that, I cry. At the end where Raphael's giving his speech, I cry. I've seen the movie like 10 times. I cry every time. So I think they're amazing.
Are you aware that you still are a sex symbol? Is that important to you in this moment of your life that you are a mother and you have a family?
I mean, I think it's just part of being an actress. I think most actresses are labeled sex symbols, so it just goes along with my job.
It's easy to be a mom in this Hollywood.
I don't think it's any more difficult being a mom in Hollywood than it is being a mom anywhere else. There are different challenges, like, you don't want people constantly taking pictures of your babies or whatever. But aside from that, that's really the only thing I would say I imagine to be different than anyone else.
The last one, another of your fans. Did you see the last Transformers? Would you like to come back to that saga?
Which, the one that's out right now, Transformers 4 or 3?
No, 4.
4. I haven't seen that one yet. I think Bay's moved on from me and Shia in those movies. I can't imagine a scenario where he would bring us back, but I would. I mean, I'm not against it. How many more do you think they're going to make? 2 more at least, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank
Megan.
you.